So, I'm a dum-dum. I think I figured out why Stray hasn't been running very well. And if I'm right, I'm going to facepalm because I'm a dum-dum. Let's just try loading the game up and seeing how fast it loads. And if this works, I will explain what I fixed. And anyone watching who has any clue how computers work will be like, wow, you are a dum-dum. I also forgot to fix the stream facts and questions. Oops, oh well. Okay, nothing new here. This always loads pretty quickly. The gamepad. Okay, the loading screen. There was not even a loading screen. There wasn't even a... No. It was that bad. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I feel so stupid. I feel so stupid. Want to know what I did? You want to know what I did? I had Stray installed on an external HDD drive. I know. I know. I know. I didn't even realize it. I thought it was on the internal HDD, which, yeah. I realized something. I have 3 hard drives. There's no rule that says everything needs to be installed. Like, basically what I realized is any games I'm not playing right now can just go onto the external, and then when I want to play them, Steam lets you transfer over. So I can have everything, every single game downloaded on the 5 terabyte external, and then just move it over when I'm playing it. So I moved Stray from the external HDD to not just the internal HDD, but the internal SSD. And rather than taking 5 minutes to load, there wasn't even a loading screen. Holy hell. I feel that is the appropriate question today. No, we're going to play a game. Like, okay, loading screen. There is a loading screen now. Previously, this screen took a while. I mean, it exists, so there's clearly some loading still. There's clearly some loading still. It's still a modern game. Okay, so that didn't fix completely the problem. I don't feel as bad now. It's still not as bad. Not as good load time as my real life kitty. She don't got no load times. She just go to sleep sometimes, but so did this kitty. Seriously. Maybe it's okay. Maybe it is still the game. If on the SSD it still isn't running great, then never mind. It wasn't my fault. And I'm changing the stream question. Okay, never mind. No, this is. Never mind. This still isn't great. Still chunky. In fact, wow, this is chunkier than usual. It's just because I just moved the data, maybe? That might be it. I literally moved it 10 minutes before stream started. Okay, so no. The game's just... Okay, the game might just be still too intense. Okay, never mind. That wasn't the only solution. The game literally is just too much. Oh well, I had hope. Hide in box. Okay, we are in box. I'm changing the stream question. Never mind. We're just gonna go with my original question that I had planned before I thought of that. There. That was the original question I had asked, and I feel justified in asking it now. Because never mind, it wasn't the SSD. The game just isn't amazingly optimized, unfortunately. Okay, so this one's pretty straightforward, it looks like. Alright, I can't open that, so... And also, holy crap. Stealth with... Oh no, with the jumping. Because the game is still technically running while it's frozen. So actually, stealth sections might be even worse than the chase sequences. Stay in the box. Stay in the box. Stay in the box. Go around a bit. Let's not get caught. There's an achievement for not getting caught. I'm pretty sure I've already screwed it up, but you know. What is this creepy ass music? Hidden box. Okay. Oh, I see. We need to go around. God damn it. Oh, there goes the achievement. Oh well. Like I said, I got caught on purpose last time, so I'm pretty sure I lost it already anyway. Good thing you're here. You can help me. I lost the keys to my place in this dark and huge factory. The Sentinels refused to help me. They told me if no place to go, more work here. If by any chance you could help me find him, I'll be eternally grateful. No items, so nothing to show him. Alright, so side quest, find keys. Also, I get the idea that the Sentinels are assholes. I mean, they hate cats, so clearly they're assholes. Can I jump on his head? No. As anyone will tell you, someone who puts "I hate cats" in their profile is clearly evil. Thus, these are clearly evil robots. Okay, where are we going? How do we get down? Or rather, where do we go down? Clearly the answer is we need to go down. But that way is... Oh, here we go. Open door. And then that lets us get back over here. Run, 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 run. I want to meet, but I can't meet because it's dangerous to meet. Too dangerous. Too dangerous. Hello, kitten. I'm playing with virtual kitten, who is not as good as you. Don't worry. You are clearly the superior kitten. Okay, we got keys. I was like, I see a circle over there. That's suspicious. That was right. It was suspicious. Alright, over here there is a box. And a thing I can jump on. Oh, is that a way back in? Okay, that's a way back. That's a shortcut back. Okay, cool. Oh, wow, that is a narrow window we gotta run through. Holy crap. That is very tight, very tight. Oh, I just realized we have his keys. We need to go back there, don't we? I can't go back there. There's no way back. That was how I got his keys back to him. Fuck. Oh well, we already lost the achievement. I don't care. Oh, that's instant. Okay, that's instant. And yeah, that lag caused me to jump on. I meant to jump in the box because of the lag. I jumped on the thing instead. Like I said, stealth is going to suck with this lag. Just, it's gonna suck. Period. On the bright side, I got a kitty by my feet. So I'm kind of impressed that this game runs not much better on like not much worse on the external HDD, aka it's a pretty good hard drive from the looks of it. The game ran comparably well. Like, there's not much difference in how it's running, honestly. It's not really much better on the internal SSD, which is supposed to be a good hard drive. So, what do I know? Note to self, don't die. Dying is painful and uncomfortable. Please tell me my last save wasn't there and I don't have to run all the way back. Oh. Oh. What the? That's mean. That's really mean. This game has been really nice with checkpoints until now, and now you're telling me the checkpoint is at the start of the stealth section? What the hell, game? That's so mean. Oh, and to return his keys, we gotta go all the way back here. Excuse me, game. I'd like to not die. Please. And unfortunately, this is a good way to die. is lagging during this section. So please do not kill me during the beautiful music. There we go, got keys. And then this lets us head back. Are you kidding me? That's just rude that it would be right by the door. AKA, we had no way to escape that. We were just fucked from the beginning. That's just no way, you found him. Thank you so much. I'm stuck for so long. Come here, I can give you something in return. Neko Corporation badge. Ooh. I know collect all badges is an achievement. I'm guessing, or let me guess, it's for tasks being done inside the warehouse. So now we gotta do tasks in addition to everything else in the warehouse. Alright, tight window. But we got this. We are professional human role-playing as a cat. I think that's what I've realized, is that we aren't playing a cat, we're playing a human who's role-playing a cat. That's who we are. Because again, as stated by my question, there has been no food this entire game. The cat has slept for like an hour-ish, and then had a few naps, and hasn't eaten at all. This isn't a real cat. This cat is as much of a robot as the actual robots are. Okay. This couldn't possibly work, could it? Let's find out. This one. Go through? That plastic thing's in the way, right? No. So how do we get up there? With this. Turn off. And that lets us get up here. And we jump up here. You're in the way, so now we need you to go back here. There. Plugs, kind of like the ones we've used before. Before I leave, is there anything around here worth grabbing? No. Okay. If I had to guess what's going to just happen is... Yeah, I should leave that one in the back, because my guess is that plastic thing is going to go down. No, interesting. I just noticed. Yeah. I see here. Take battery. And factory is shut down. Yay! We destroyed everything! We got it! Oh wait, that's what you're here for. Yeah, here for Central Show. It's better after Clementine. Oh, that's it? That was the whole factory? That was the entire factory? I'm actually slightly underwhelmed for how much people talked up that the stealth sections felt overdone. There might be more stealth sections, to be fair. That honestly felt really easy and underwhelming, if that's all people were complaining about. Which I can imagine means there's probably more because that was underwhelming. And I imagine there's gotta be more. Numbers is restricted due to organic life hazards. Please keep out of this area. Alright, let's return all the way back. We have one item. Examine. Show to B12. Runner looks really powerful, doesn't it? Yeah, sure. Okay, run. No. You can steal our spot, but you can't steal our moves. Hey, you think you could stop us from hanging in our digs? You think the criminal's eyeing my collection of vintage cards? Oh, this worked for nothing. Remain calm, the search option is ongoing. Remain calm, the search option is ongoing. There we go, more sentinels, here we are. That explains a lot. Are they mad that someone, I don't know who, destroyed their cameras? I don't know who did it, I just know someone destroyed their cameras. And I'm assuming they might be mad about it, maybe, I don't know. I mean, the cameras had it coming, let's be real. Those were really ugly cameras. They totally deserve to be destroyed. In my professional opinion. As a cat. Things that are ugly, like cameras, should be destroyed. I don't know what you're talking about. Go away, stupid. Okay, so this is gonna be a little tight. Thankfully, they broadcast right where they are, because they're done. So annoyed that I can't jump on them from behind. I feel like that's just a missed opportunity. Hello, Mr. Sentinel. I want to give you a hug. Like a cat. Hello, Clementine. I'm assuming that they are here for you specifically. As that only makes sense. Okay, clue board. No sign of Clementine. No, what's that? The fucking coded message. You have to figure out what happened to her. Look. Repeat 12 in the cat. The answer lies in my stuff, and then there's 4 symbols. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is a lava lamp. 3 is a volcano. 2 is a letter envelope by a phallic object. And 1 is a garlic on a hexagonal cylinder. Does anything? Are you sure? That looks like it could be 2. So first off, we gotta find a hexagonal cylinder. There we are. Harmless chemicals in gaseous state. They can't recreate the calming sensation I remember. Like me, companions can't smell, so I wonder why they do this. This from the container, it says, I am with blank, blank, blank. And then 2 is, I'm guessing it's a plant. The picture just did not look very plant-like. What are you focusing on? Hey Doki, how you doing? Kitty, yes! Good kitty. Found something. Are you sure? Oh, can we not do these out of order? Do you have to do these in order? You're rude. Okay. So 2 is... Maybe I could use the computer. Just regular furniture. That is not regular furniture. That is a computer. Like you are a robot. Alright. Oh, there's number 4. That's 4, obviously. Doki Doki, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Good to see ya. We are playing a game about a cat. Kind of. We are also playing a game about a robot finding their identity. No offense. Are we sure we know where Clementine is? It's not like there's something to find. I'm not leaving, dum-dum. Stupid robot, stop micromanaging me. You don't see anything, are you sure? No, I'm not sure. Like, that's the one I'm not sure about, is what is that strange looking object? Is it this? Maybe it's this. Find something? I don't see anything, are you sure? They have to be in order, don't they? They have to be in order. And I'm guessing, based on the picture, that's number 3. Maybe. Looks like it's on a table, possibly. But yes, welcome. I play a large variety of games. Today is Stray. I also play RPGs, I play strategy games, I play Among Us. You know about Among Us. I've played Among Us with you before. Cute! As a cat person, I love watching my streamer play this game. Nice. Ooh, nice. Oh! We're gonna pull the drawer out. And then is there something in... Can I jump up there? Yes! And jump on... Oh! That's where she used to sleep. Okay. So... That's... Gem of medium value and low purity. The glow seems to have been added artificially. Maybe it acts as a beacon of something useful. The message says, I'm with Blazer, blank, blank, blank. There we go. And now I'm... Let's see. Found all the cat things you can do? Mostly. This is the 3rd to last chapter. I'm missing a couple of memories, but I've gotten about half the achievements so far. Most of the ones I'm missing are the challenge runs, like, don't get caught at all in the first chase sequence, or don't get caught at all in the stealth section. But I have gotten sleep for over an hour. I got that achievement live during our Lego building stream a couple weeks ago. I also need to buy the soundtrack. The soundtrack is phenomenal and totally my jam. Kitty taking a nap. Different kitty taking a nap. Sorry about my feet. I can't help it. If I move my feet, the kitty might move, so my feet are stuck there. But here is another kitty taking a nap while the kitty takes a nap. Let me see here. Let me see. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Add. What is it? Add video capture device. Existing new webcam. Okay. There we go. My brand new webcam, because I had some currency available and said, screw it, I'll buy a webcam. It's $10. And you never know when you need another webcam. And hey, look, I found a use for it. Hello. There. It just barely works. It barely works. You could barely see the kitty. Here, let me make that camera not ginormous. Put it down with the other web cameras source-wise and shrink that down. And hey, look, we has a kitty, but I want to make sure that it doesn't get in the way of the other things. The part where I have multiple webcams. There we go. Third webcam, because yes, I have 3 webcams. I regret nothing. Let's see, can I adjust that angle at all? Ever so slightly? Yes, I could adjust that a little. Here, put my phone underneath. Or the cord or something. Something that I can lift it up just a little so that it's got a slightly better angle. While trying to keep my feet out of the shot. There. That is Ayla. There we go. Now we got Domino, the plushie kitty, and Ayla, the real kitty, and the stray kitty. 3, like each camera, 3 out of 4 has kitty. How do we know kitty is real? Which kitty? Which kitty is real, are you saying? There's 3 different cats on screen right now. Which one do you think is real? Real kitty. Smartass. Hey, Night Miner, good to see ya. We are not waking. No, we are not waking Sleeping Kitty. No, we are not. Because let me be real, the moment she wakes up, she's gonna want food. But also, she's just cute. And yeah, this camera just shipped in a week and a half ago. I used it for the first time for Lego Stream and it worked. And it's just really nice because the cable is twice as long and reaches all the way across my room. So I can do so much with this camera. Just having another webcam is amazing, and it was only like $10. Screw you! You've met my cat before. Nightminer is my brother for context, and he's also a bit of a smartass. And constantly attempts to question my reality just on the principle. No question, kitty. Yeah. Touche, touche. Okay, now can we explore this? Because this is definitely not just regular furniture. So where is the thing on a little? It's on a little table. I think that's what the takeaway from here is whatever number 3 is on a small table. Do I have you in a second place? You haven't visited since? Thought you had for sure. No clue here. Okay, fine. Maybe you haven't met Ayla. That's, I guess, technically possible. I just assumed you had for some reason. Nope, okay. They have an apartment. Is this the way companions see humans? It's kind of funny. It says, I'm with Blazer. Come to... My most dark cat existence. Uh-huh. I gotta get you over here to meet the cat. Yeah, you've never met that. You've never been here. I know that. And yeah, I guess I think M and Winter were at the other place. But otherwise, yeah. I don't know who else has visited Ayla. Okay, where is lava lamp that actually has a hint? Because there's another lava lamp somewhere around here. There it is. Kitty has played on computer before, and not today. We want Kitty to sleep because Kitty is tired and needs to sleep. There we go. There we go. Don't know what this is, but its glow is kind of mesmerizing. Kitty shifted. Move foot out of camera so it's not a camera sheet. You mean fake Kitty. This Kitty? Sorry, I was elsewhere. Didn't even notice this message here. It reads blah blah nightclub. Okay. So I need to I'm with Blazer. Come to nightclub. That's it. Well done, Lieutenant Cat. Now we go small finder. We don't have much time. Yeah, fun fact. Not only does this cat never eat, which is my biggest problem with this game, honestly. That is my biggest problem with this game, in all honesty, is that the cat never eats, which is 100% unrealistic and makes me doubt the cat's authenticity. Because what kind of cat doesn't eat? Yeah, this computer, unfortunately, there's no special reaction to. There was a computer earlier in the game that we could jump on and type all kinds of funny messages. Unfortunately, this one does not have that reaction. Alright, now we gotta go all the way back out the other way around through the stealth section. So jump out window. And head all the way back down. So yeah, we can play on computer, but nothing special happens, unfortunately, which is sad. Also, holy crap, this game does not like running on my computer, and I don't know why. I moved it from... Nightminer, you'll appreciate this. I got it... It's a little better after I realized one stupid thing I did. Oh, good God. Long story short, I had this on an external hard drive. And now it's on an SSD, which is much better. But it's not that much better, unfortunately. It's still a little chuggy. Which sucks. I don't know why. Hidden box. Jump out of box. There should be stairs here. Yeah, overall, the stealth mechanics haven't been too bad, so I'm wondering why people said they were. Because so far, they haven't felt terrible, at least in my opinion. Like, I've gotten caught properly once. And that wasn't that was just the lag's fault. Remain calm, there is a search operation ongoing. Remain calm, there is a search operation ongoing. They're trying to find Clementine, who has a very nice house with a lot of really cool zoomer crap. But unfortunately, we're not going to... Oh, hey! Building bouncers will let us in. Hang on, we have to climb at the back again. Oh, okay. Danger! Green levels at 2%. Please find a dancing spot immediately. They just closed full of posers. At least there's no sentinels in there. Hang on, I gotta trip this dude. He didn't fall. I am disappointed. So yeah, those three left from over by there. Okay, dude, can you keep walking so I can trip you? Excuse me, can you fall down the stairs, please? You didn't fall down the stairs? Rude! That's the whole point of being a cat, is to trip people. What fun is being a cat if I can't make people fall on their face? Jeez. Just fall over, dude. It's not hard. The problem is, I think, because I'm running at him from that way and he stops at that point. There we go. There we go. That's how the game is played. Alright. I'm satisfied. Let's go sneak in the back of the bar. I was wondering earlier, because I found a way to get up here, and I was wondering what it was about, so... I guess I just couldn't do it yet. Hello! Howdy, partner. Why can't you come over here so I can get a good look at you? Okay, I'll come over there. Just give me a second. Hi, Albert. How you doing? We're going to clean the streets only for others mess it up again. Anyway, that's how the world works. Rough, buddy. I get ya. I get ya. Do you not? Okay, here we go. Wonderful. Look at this cutie. Look at this cutie. Yes, the stray who does not have a canon name is a good kitty. Hey, Buckaroo. Hey, sickos. How you doing? Hi, how'd you get up here? You want to party with us? Just jump in and go get a drink. Are we gonna have drunk kitty? Oh no. Hell yeah. Doing good. Glad you are. Glad you are. Knock over a thing because we are a cat and everything must fall. They don't break though. That disappoints me. Like this should totally have broken into lots of little pieces. Look for that comment. Any luck with it so far? This pub sucks. When I tried to go to that stupid VIP room, they kicked me out. Me, can you believe it? So I stole this lever just for kicks. Give me a drink, I'll give you the silly lever. I don't need it, I don't want to be caught with it. Can't help you with that. You don't want a battery? I trust you, it's way better than a drink. Like my mask. I made it myself. Hang on. It jams the Sentinel scans. And it looks cool. What is with this lag? I've been over 50,000 years. I say no looks apart. Damn, that sucks. I wish you luck with it. Which comment specifically? I don't offhand know exactly what you're talking about. Knock everything over, because we are cat. Why is this? Oh, I guess it's the flashing lights are lagging is why. Yeah, unfortunately, I've turned on everything I can, so there's not much more I can do to make the game run smoother. Besides buy a fancy computer or a PS5. I'll pay it extra to get tonight's dance moves from the bouncer. He's the one programming the holograms in his spare time. See 2022 E3. Ah, fair. I don't know that one. Give it to the left, give it to the right. Beep boop sweep suit. It's called the Zegama dance. Booyah! Hey everybody, DJ Motzi here. Let's get this party started. Our very first song has been requested by our very questionable friend, Blazer. Wait a minute. Why is it not? I want you to destroy that dance floor right there. Why can I not? What? Where do I need to be standing to interact with because it has the Q icon. I probably need something else first. I probably need to bring something up there. Because my guess is I'm supposed to get in the VIP lounge. Because my guess is that's where Clementine is. Hey, customer. The access to the VIP balcony is closed. Some private biz going on there. It's been reserved by some Blazer guy, I think. Person has a robot face. They all have robot faces. Because everyone in this game is either a cat or a robot. Hello again, dear customer. I had several complaints, so no, we can't disable the holodancers because some idiot thought it was funny to steal the lever handle. Anyway, you want to drink something? Sorry, I don't know how to use that. Take strange drink. Okay, we have drink. Can you pet the other cats? They're at the very beginning of the game. You do play with them very early on, but we have not seen them since. What the? What in the world? We are in the basement. Is there actually a memory down here? Because there's 7 in Midtown. And if I recall correctly, I've only found, 2. So I'm missing 5 memories. Kitty moving! Kitty moving! Kitty shifting! You can't miss this. This is genuine action. The kitty stood up a bit and turned around. This is the genuine article. Oh, that's right. I have a flashlight. That unfortunately kills the frame rate even more than it's already killed. There's a memory there. I knew there was something. Alright. Please tell me I haven't missed any. When I was human, my friends and I would gather and party long in the night, even if it suffered the annoying consequences the next morning. It felt good to find joy despite the unlivable surface. And the underground living conditions became more and more squalid. And the capitalistic greed of companies like Neko Corp, and the police state created by the Sentinels. Now I remember why we were drinking. Oh no! I'm missing 4! Oh no. I don't think download more frames is how that works. Well, we're returning to Midtown. Though, to be fair, because can I revisit memories is the question. Can I review memories? Show memory. I spent 0 hour seconds. Oh, did I not have that set up? Oh, I didn't even know Stream Elements had that on by default. Did I not set that up? I thought for sure I set that up. Oh, wait, no, that's why. Stream Elements. Okay, then yeah, I have no clue. Because I have Nightbot, but I don't think Nightbot has that ability. Integrations. Uses stuff in Discord. No. Commands. Default. No, I don't think I have one set up in Nightbot, so I guess it's just whatever. I guess it's just whatever is set up by default in Stream Elements, which I am not familiar with what Stream Elements has by default setup. So yeah, sorry, it's probably a scam. My bad. Bye! Thing fall down. More thing fall down. Can I go this way? I want to go to the sink. Okay, so yeah. Not sure. Oh, god damn it, I wasn't trying to go there! Stupid camera! And then go back. Bye! Yeah, the unfortunate part if I get the memories off screen is it won't have the video recording and the talking, it'll just have the writing. Welcome! Hey, Alex. Enjoying yourself, little one? Don't know how to use that. You're not gonna drink that little cat? I don't think that's good for you. Hang on, I gotta knock more things over. Before I continue onwards, I must knock things over. Do you not want to knock over? You're rude. Okay, fine. Jump over here. You have the lever. This glove sucks, man. You kick me as a lever. Thanks, my friend. Here we go. As promised. Getting a new item. Lever handle. Now can I? There. Still can't. Jumpity, jumpity. Okay, so what's happening when I press those levers? It distracts the DJ, which I would assume would let me actually play with this, but no luck. I'm trying! I'm pressing the DJing button, and it's not letting me DJ. Because Q should let me DJ, but it ain't letting me. Which is a total scam. Oh! I get it. I get it. I don't know what that button did, but I'm pressing it. I don't know what that button did, but I'm pressing it. I don't know what that button did, but I'm pressing it. Okay, maybe I need to actually pay attention to buttons. There we go, okay. That's better. Alright, that'll make a bridge. Whereas that'll let me get up on the other side. Jump down onto the thing. Okay, wait up here. Because this is the default one we can get up to. The other one required the lever. And wasn't on there by default. I want a DJ though. I want a DJ. Like a real cat. So this is the only one you can get up on by default. This teaches you how the mechanic works, but it's not the correct one. There's nothing up here. Bartender, any new words? Hello again, don't complain. Okay. Hang on, I gotta knock all your crap over again. It's very important that I knock all your stuff over. After all, I am a cat, and that is all that is what cat does, is knock thing over. Oh! They're gonna dare tell me to place enemies in the subway. Yeah, that's gonna be hard to do. I found something for you. Game, why are you going that way? Hardcore! DJ Cat, go, go, go! DJ Cat, go, go, go! That was dumb. Everybody make some noise! Let's go talk to everybody and see if they like the new music. Thanks again for the drink, have fun! Give it to the left, give it to the right, beep boop sweep soup, it's called the Zegama dance. Almost works, but not quite. Do they not have any new text for the new song? Dancing his own moves, doing programming the holograms in his spare time. None of them have new dialogue because I changed the music. That sucks. Like mask, I made it myself. Alex, buddy, please tell me you have new dialogue. No. You all suck. I'm going to the VIP lounge. Seriously, that's... Y'all are boring. Alright, let's go for a round. Very good iteration of the Sentinels. I understand people complain about this so much. Maybe the person we have to give me, I already have access to everything. Let me dance now, please. Knock over all the dings in the VIP lounge. Can't hear the music no more, I feel ripped off. Alright. Now we make it to the VIP lounge. Two bears in one stone. Not as clever as you look, little cat. Anyway, nothing personal. Business is business. I forgot who you were, to be honest. Do I know you? I think I met you last time. Hang on, I'm gonna look up who this guy is because I feel like we met him last time, but I don't remember who he was. Okay, that's what I was wondering. Okay, yeah, he's the one who helped us. He's the one who helped us break into the factory. So now he's betrayed us. Okay. I thought he was like a rando, but no, he's the friend. Business is money. Previously worked for value money way more than friendship or camaraderie. They're all yours. He doesn't like the Sentinel. And we're dead. Game over. Again. And the problem is, I knew this scene was coming because the achievement spoiled it. Alcatraz! You go to jail. Depends on how much of an answer you want. The number one reason I see people say that, I think, is purely because they don't see how it benefits us compared to, in theory, spending money on something else. That's the number one reason I've seen. Big answer. For a lot of people, it purely comes down to they think the US spends too much money on external wars, and in their mind, that's what that counts as. Especially if they don't actually think Russia's a problem or think that's none of their business. There's definitely an element of racism going on, since historically the US has a problem with Eastern Europeans. Not always the case, but just look into our immigration policies through parts of history where, for a while, we did not allow Eastern Europeans to immigrate to the US, and that's even before Russia was as prominent as they were today. The US has had that as an issue. Jail, yay! I think this is the final area. So that's part of the problem. There is definitely the fact that there's at least a little anti-Semitism, given that Zelensky is Jewish, so that doesn't help, since there are definitely still people who are anti-Semitic in this country, unfortunately. Oh, I don't have B12, so I can't look at memories. Never mind. That's what's going on here. Let's see. Another reason is simply people who prefer the U.S. military over everything else and don't appreciate that we're sending U.S. military items over there. Like, so far, I don't think there's actually a good reason I've listed, but those are the reasons that they give. It's a good idea. We can rush them those there. We don't have Ukraine. They'd be bordering more NATO countries than they already do. Oh, essentially, but there's a lot of people who are upset about NATO because they don't think we should be defending NATO at all. Given that the U.S. is the biggest contributor to NATO, they feel that NATO is a bad thing because it's the U.S. quote-unquote wasting money on something that is that. Basically, it's people who feel that Russia can do whatever they want as long as they don't actually, for example, attack the U.S., and in their minds, we should ally Russia. Because there are people in this country who feel that what Russia is doing is totally okay for reasons. I could go into a bit more detail on that, and I have on various occasions about the problem with fascists in the United States who definitely are of the opinion that Russia's the good guy because Putin happens to have policies that agree with what some people in the U.S. want. For example, suppression of ideas he doesn't like, suppression of LGBT minorities, suppression of freedom of speech, etc. And yes, I am talking... Oh, fuck, I'm dead. Hang on 1 second while I try to not die. There we go. The bigger empires don't exist. The martial eradication of empires, one of the big reasons. You're right, but keep in mind, almost a decade ago, there was a big debate about do we even still need NATO because of the consensus that Russia simply isn't a threat anymore. And there are a lot of people who still have that viewpoint because they're like, well, as long as Russia doesn't bother the U.S. Keep in mind, there are a lot of people that only care about the United States and nobody else. Like, wars going on anywhere. And even I will point out a problem where, for example, some people care more about the war in Ukraine than any other war, despite the fact that we've still got wars going on in Yemen, Ethiopia. Turkey's had frequent civil wars that don't always end well, and then Turkey's had problems with how they treat their own people. And other nations where there's ongoing civil war problems, there are plenty of people who outright say, if it's not within the U.S., it's not our problem, and we should not care. And that is their perspective on life. Hey, Clementine. So that's kind of the big answer, is it literally just comes down to people who feel that the U.S. is all that matters in life, and by the U.S. they only mean people in the U.S. who think like they do. Oh, right! B12 was my translator, so I can't even talk to Clementine anymore. So that's the big answer. So I need to find B12 if I want to get those keys over here. I mean, I feel like I could totally jump in there, but... Oh, no, it's glass. Oh, never mind, it's glass 2. A bigger border with Poland, border Romania, Slovakia... Oh, yeah, agreed, you're right. It's just that for some people, that doesn't matter. For some people, NATO isn't important because it was created to fight the USSR, aka communism, and in their mind, because the USSR fell, the US is the only real power. Keep in mind, these are the same people who think China is the real issue because they're worried that China will become a nation to rival the US in regards to a potential Cold War, and they want to focus on China more than Russia because they believe that China is the only real threat. Don't get me wrong, I don't think China is exactly being nice here, but at the end of the day, right now, Russia's the one who declared war on Ukraine, and China has done different bad things. Tell me about it. Hi, Fizzy. My frame rate is shit, and I hate it. It's not me. For the record, it's not me. It's the game. The game has not like. This game was designed for PS5s, and my computer's not a PS5. Being the biggest. Oh no! Good God, yes. Yeah, unfortunately, this game has not been nice to me. BRB. Okay, sickos. Yeah, I put in my stream. I do not mind talking political events as long as you can be polite about it. Just call me Discount Bread 2. A phrase I didn't even know existed until a few weeks ago. If that tells you where my political leanings are, I'm not ashamed. I put progressive in the tags before I even knew that was a thing people did. I just thought, hey, I'm gonna advertise this to let you know. If you vote for Trump, you and I will probably have words. And I will talk to you. I am okay with that. But there is a good chance you will probably not agree with a lot of what I say. That's all that is. Don't worry, though. I won't do that in other people's chats. My chat is my chat. Anyway, hi, Fizzy. How you doing? You came in at a weird time. Since about 10 minutes ago was when Sicko's asked, so why do people not appreciate supporting Ukraine? I'm like, oh, that's a big question. Anyway, kitty. Kitty. Not overdrop. Yes! Yay! I didn't either. Don't worry, my parents did though, so I still have arguments with them frequently. Okay, so B12 is captured. Not surprised the police wanted him because he's got stuff and also he's a human. A bit of weird. Yeah, it happens. How's Onion doing, by the way? She's still happy? It's so weird. I've been so used to B12 translating that I talking with Clementine. I forgot it's B12 who did the talking. Properly speaking, I'm pretty sure that Stray has no idea what the robots are saying at all. Although my head theory is still that the Stray is also part human or something, because they're acting way too human-like to be like pure cat. Atlantis did too. I know Atlantis folks did. Onion's doing great. That's good. Glad to hear it. Okay. Sneaky kitty. When all else fails, be sneaky. Okay, hoodie sleeve an hour 9. Nice. In contrast, you might see I have a new cam today, from the Lego cam. That we have a new visibility. Say hi to Ayla cam for today anyway. She doesn't always sleep here, but frequently this is where she's sleeping when I'm streaming. Is she just right there? So say hello to Ayla cam. Onion is a snake. I forget what kind of snake, but Onion is a snake, not a kitty. Very different. Okay. So basically, we're back to thinking like we did before we ever got the pack. Cat cam, yes, cat cam. Okay. Swing, kitty. Hi, Fizzy. Yep. Oh yeah, I guess you two would know each other. Yeah, that's fair. Onion is a ball python. Ah, that is what it is. Correct me if I'm wrong, that means essentially they are smaller than the normal python. Is that correct? It has been forever since I did any serious snake research. Very literally forever. There. Sneaky kitty. Sneaky, stealthy kitty. Okay, that's the pattern. So we need to sneak around there. Sneaky kitty. Sneaky kitty. Sneaky kitty. Hey, Sentinel. Hi. Bye. I have a child. At least when I want to be. I play a lot of Lord of the Rings online in my spare time because that's something I enjoy. And that game has emotes, and some of those emotes are just being like, when I'm talking to the NPCs and I'm in a cutscene I can't skip, and the bad guy's just like, blah blah blah, I'm gonna chew the scenery and tell you how evil I am before I run away. And I just go like, laugh emote, mock emote, I forget the other one, just a bunch of making fun of them emotes the whole time, because you can't attack them, and it's like, okay, I fought you, you're down to 10 hit points, and now you're running away. But I can totally make fun of you the whole time, haha, ruining cutscene. Ball python get pretty big, and up to 5 feet. Now that's wanting a planning for. Oh my. Yeah, that's a pretty big. That's decent sized snack. Decent snack. Okay, hide in this room. Ooh, lever. What does it do? Everyone knows. You see lever, you pull lever. That is rule. Hi, B12. Hi. I feel like the Sentinels all want to murder you for some reason. Oh no, they're yellow. That's not good. Because given that they by default start blue and then turn yellow and then red, I think this implies that they'll kill me that much faster. AKA, we better run, because otherwise we dead. Sneaky, sneaky kitty. Sneaky. Oh, for goodness sake. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm not dead! How am I not dead? I feel like I should be dead. I outrun bullets. Okay, where am I taking them? Why drone? That's the drone we've had the entire game, who has been our friend and wants to hang out with us, and has been our translator and talks with us. And I need to get them back because they're the one who can talk with the robot and I can't, and they can also absorb things and so on and so forth. Also, welcome back, sickos. Alright. No, why? Evil drone. Oh, they were programmed by humans to be watch guards like eons ago, and no one ever turned them off. So they're fulfilling the duty they were programmed to do because they're not programmed to do anything except shoot intruder. And they just keep running off of presumably renewable energy sources. So essentially they're evil because no one ever told them to stop being evil. They were designed by a capitalistic corporation that just wanted to extract money from people and was keeping people out of their headquarters, which is kind of where we are now. Drones are cool. Just this specific drone was designed to shoot intruders. As you do. Yay, the backpack is back somehow. I felt like I was trapped in my live computer system again. All alone. You came back for me. I can't believe it. You're a good friend. You're so cute. I'm so glad we're all together again, but we're not safe yet. We need to find a way out here. Can you open that door just there? Yep, and after this, once we escape jail, we'll be on the final chapter. I just realized, are there any memories here? There is one memory in jail, it looks like. Lurking forbidden. Not a problem. I have alert command if you want to try it. I added it because people kept trying to use one and there wasn't one, so I just added it. Yes, I am felon. Yay, bricks! Don't throw them at me, please. Yay! Violence! Against windows! Fuck that window. No one likes that window. Yeah, I'm not pro-violence against humans, but I'm definitely pro-violence against windows. Windows totally had it coming. We are cat. Every window we can break must be broken. Break all the pots, break all the glasses, break all the windows. That is law of cat. Hi. I am Chaos Agent. And also, yeah, I kind of knew the drone wasn't dead yet because we had two memories that we hadn't gotten to yet. Hell, we still have two memories. And And if I had to guess, one of them is probably here. I also wonder, still thinking about this all the way back here, poor Momo, did they ever make it back out of the sewer? Because they locked the sewer behind us, so he might be trapped in the sewer still. Which, given the circumstances, means Momo might be dead. If we don't ever find Momo again, that's sad. Because, yeah, I don't think Momo can get out of the sewers by himself. And they did lock the door. They said you can't go back in to make sure you can't just retreat. So I'm actually kind of worried for poor Momo. I was walking away again. They'll spawn me instantly. Should I bait them in those cells and lock them in? Sure. What could go wrong? It's... What the? Who are you? So you're going to the ground over there? It was rebooted. I don't want to lose my memory. I'm so scared. Rebooted. Oh no. What have they done here? They're erasing people's memories. They're literally brainwashing them. This recovery center has done me the greatest good. My mind is clear and lucid. I am an exemplary city now. Momo has a new arc against Robotity. Doki is lurking. Thank you for lurking, Doki. Yeah, I forget who it was that kept looking for a lurk command and then being annoyed that there wasn't one, so I made one just for them. And now it's here. So, yep. Free lurk. Is that one of the new game consoles? Hi, Sentinel. Yo! I am Cat! You are loser! God damn it! You were supposed to stay in there! You were supposed to stay in there! Stupid robot. Is there a box in there? Because my bet is what I'm going to have to do is hide so they can't find me. And then sneak out of there and lock them in before they escape. This will take a bit of trial and error, though not too much, thankfully. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately, the reason I hate dying is because, holy crap, the loading screen is terrible. It's not me, it's the lag. Like, most of my deaths in this game have been because the game just freezes in intense situations. Because this game was just, like, I bought my computer, I've said this before, explicitly to be able to play new and better games than the games that were out at the time. This computer is 2 years old, and already they're making games that are too powerful for my computer, which was designed to be future-proof. It could play anything on the market at the time, and was designed to still be good for future games coming out, and it lasted barely a year. And then Stray said, nope. And if I'm going to be real, it's not the only game I bought recently that'll do that. Because, for example, I have Forza Horizon 5, and I'm going to be real, there's no way my computer runs that. There's just no way. I have it for Steam Deck too, thankfully, because I have a Steam Deck, so that'll probably be how I play it, but... GTA 6, and we'll see how to that laptop. I don't play GTA, so I'm safe there. But I have God of War on Epic, and I have Forza Horizon 5, and I'm pretty sure neither of them are going to run very well. Come here. Come here, stupid robot. Haha, suck it! You can't shoot bullets through doors? You totally can shoot bullets through doors, let's be real. Oh yeah, the thing even looks through the window. But it can't fly through here because it's not programmed to be able to. Good job, Clementine. Okay, Pablo. Hey, you want to come with us? Hello? Sneaky, sneaky under your legs. You don't want to escape with us? Robot jail. Nobody wants to be stuck in robot jail. Oh, hey, final memory. Poor fellow. Sentinels are ruthless when it comes to defying them. What I feared, they've completely erased him. No more emotions, no more self-awareness, no more memories. Please, let's not get caught. Yep, just 5 memories I missed in the game. Technically 6, but I did go back and get that one the last stream. And then that one at the top is mandatory. The 5 on top are mandatory, you get them as part of the story. So 4 I missed in... I'm impressed I missed that many in Midtown. I thought for sure I was doing better than that. Do I need to lure them out again? Don't get me in trouble. I only have 758 years left and I'm free again. Damn. Okay. Open the gate. Damn it! I was just messing around a bit there and I was like, oh, maybe this will... No, this didn't work. Did not work. Did not work. Ah, well. Yep, it turns out I cannot that cats cannot outrun bullets. Who would have thought? Never would have thought that cats can't outrun bullets. Never would have expected that. I guess the game's loading faster now than it did the first time. Once it's been going for a while, it usually loads faster just because how that works. But still. Even with the SSD, it's still just like, oh. Okay, that's a good save point, thankfully. We've had bad save points a couple of times. Like the Midtown section, which was like, oh yeah, the entire thing had to be redone. Because I died near the end. Like, wow, that has a mean save point. They put me in jail because they will all want me to overclock my processor. Poor Lupin. Just wanted to be a pro gamer. Okay, so what I need to do is... There's 2 of them. This will probably be among the hardest challenges in the game, if I had to guess. Free Lupin, yep. Exactly. Because I need to lure that one in here. I need to lure them in, and then somehow circle back around and lock the door on them. I'm dead. I'm not dead. But it escaped from prison. God damn it. Oh, and it just returns to where it was. That's annoying. I should be dead. But the game, I lucked out with how I was able to strafe. These robots are not very good. Like, they fire where I'm at. They're not very good at predicting where I will be. That's my big advantage. How did you... How did... Oh! That changes things. I can go through the gates. That changes things. I did not realize I could slip under the gates, because the game's been a little inconsistent with that. Come on. Alright, that's one down. Come on! I jumped in time. Rude. Rude. Okay, so looks like the best solution is to lure both of them in there at the same time while one door is already locked, because it looks like they're smart and will go out the other door. I was hoping I could do one at a time. Nope, I can't do one at a time. I'm guessing this is what they meant by rough stealth section, except this isn't stealth. This is luring, which is not the same thing. What do we do here? Besides the game lagging out. Yeah, okay, I got closed. Lock door. I need to escape. Strafe. Did I lock at least one in there? I locked one in there. I did not lock the other in there. Fart. Did I even lock that one in there? He's over there, okay. He's stuck against the wall because he can't figure out how to get out. Okay. With luck, he won't discover this exit. Now to just lure the other one. Come on. Lock door. No. Go stay in there. You were supposed to stay in the cage, stoop. Oh, they both followed me. God damn it. You're supposed to be dumber than that. Ugh, that one was a freezing one, though, because I tried to do the jump, and it ate my jump. Because, yeah, the problem is the game is still technically processing where I am while the freezing is going on. But my motions aren't always registered because of the lag. This section is probably going to be among the most difficult in the game as a result, simply because my computer can't handle this game. This was a very ambitious game, unfortunately. I'll get it. Don't get me wrong. I'll get it. But it's gonna be rough. The biggest other problem, of course, being that these stupid partner of mine. That's an idea. I see what I can do. Did you really... What? How did you get over there? No matter. Ah! Lag! Lag, lag, lag. That was a lag death. That one was 100% lag death. That one was 100% I juked and it wouldn't let me juke. I need to get both of them to follow me. And then to lure them over to the locked door, sneak back around, and lock the door from the outside before they can get back in. That's the only way I'm seeing to be able to do this, because they keep finding the open door and leaving, which is really frustrating. I would prefer if they did not. It would also be easier if there were 2 jails, but that would be too easy. Game, I need... what the... That locks up the one. And in theory, Clementine should be able to make it with that one, because he never leaves unless he's chasing something. But no luck. Okay, that one's sticking over there. Yeah, I think the game does not appreciate both of them following me, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because it's kind of what I need to do here. I need to lure it further in. I had the one, but I didn't have the other one. The lag. The lag is really not helping. Like, holy crap, the lag is not helping. It is real bad. I don't think I can state how bad the lag is making it to play this section. Action games like this do not work when the game just freezes for 2-3 seconds at a time. It's just not good. And it's part of why, despite what the internet claims, I don't think this game was as well optimized as some people on Steam seem to claim. Because my laptop should not have as hard of a time running a game that looks like this. It's pretty, but I can play Arkham no problem, and that's not that much older. And not exactly what I call an ugly game. Get in here, stupid. Get in here. Did you have to go that way? Here. I'll even open the door for you so you can follow me in. There. Stay in there, stupid. And now the other one. Oh, god damn it! You couldn't have been a little faster, B12? Just a little? No? God damn it. No! I don't believe it. It worked. I don't believe it. That worked. Oh, hey, he's coming. Cool. Yay, we're gonna free all the robots. Come on, let's go. Unlocking the Sentinel, we gotta take power back. Oh, so I never get their original dialogue. Oh well. That was funny. You mean me dying 20 times first? You gonna go mock them first? That might not be the smartest idea. They can still shoot you through the gates, just saying. I'm just expecting them to just shoot him in the head or something. Like, that would totally make sense, unfortunately. Oh, we just lock him up in there? Okay, sure. Sailor, we're in the clear yet. I see the lever on the other side, but how do I get over there? Ah, there we go. Access control system. How did the Sentinels get that open? Or the Sentinels literally just live in that jail and never leave? The door. It's the only way out of this jail. Open the control room over there. Had to find a way to access the room, though. Let's look around. When I get control of my character again. Hang on. New area, must scratch. There is an achievement for scratching at least once in every single chapter. I don't know if I scrapped in like the second or third chapter, but I have in most of them. So I might be on track. We'll see. That's the first scratchable area in this area, so... Human personnel only, no bikes or motor scooters, no parking. Well, that went well. Ooh boy. Q. Oops, does not mean to cancel. Look, there's the keys in the door. Hop in the back of the truck and should be able to jump over the fence to access the secure area. I thought we were gonna ram it. That would have been funnier if we rammed it with the truck. That would have been hilarious. Meow. It's a good thing my cat can't hear this, or she'd be going nuts. Hang on, let's knock thing over. Hey Baranor, good to see ya. Is squid time again? Glad to see it. We opened the big door! Go kitty go, go kitty go, go kitty go. Kitty dancy, 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 dancy. I am stuck and cannot move. Where does that spawn me? Please tell me that spawns me right where I left off. Or honestly, even a bit before, so I can explore first, so I know where to go when that thing ambushes me. Because that was mean. That was a mean ambush. Yeah, it literally spawns me right there. Hang on, game thinking. Game, I need you to run so I can play. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't do anything. At all. I just died. I just completely died. Please don't tell me we roadblock here. Please don't tell me I roadblock because of lag here. Because I think what's happening... Yeah, another sentinel showed up, so that's the problem. They're all stalking me, so this is purely going to be a dodge section, and holy crap, we all have seen how bad this has gone already. I swear I'm not this bad at the game. It's just chugging. If you're having frame rate issues, no, you're not. The game's having frame rate issues. I have the game on almost the lowest settings possible. Can they get any lower? Graphics. Scale, max frame rate doesn't go below 30. I turned off VSync. Motion blurs as down as possible. I could turn effects quality down. Oh, you're funny. Turn down texture quality. Turn down sharpness. This is better. No, it's not. No, it's not. Although, to be fair, that one was because I wasn't quite sure where to go. But, I mean, that was a little better. That we at least made it out of there before we died. Ooh, boy. Sorry if I sound frustrated. I don't mean to sound this salty. Just, when I'm dying because the game just isn't working correctly, I hope you understand it's a little bit frustrating. Just a little. Especially when, in my opinion, the game... Yes, up. Hello, hallucinogender. Welcome. We are dying to the frame rate. Not even joking. We are dying to the frame rate. Because the game can't handle what's going on screen. It is time for Cat. Although Cat does not love me right now. I couldn't do anything. Oof. Like, you saw that. You all saw that, right? That was on my screen, too. Literally just, it froze. I could not move. And then I died while it was frozen. That is the problem I have been dealing with this entire playthrough. It's just really bad right now because I'm being stalked by enemies who know my movement and shoot bullets. It was so much easier fighting the little squishies. At least they were melee and I could shrug them off. Did you not see it? Is it sophisticated? Probably a meowing algorithm. God damn it, you're right. That's clearly what it is it can't handle me meowing. No, this is the absolute worst the lag has been the entire game, so it's definitely the movement. Please, no, 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 escape, 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 escape! Please escape. Go, kitty, go, kitty, go, kitty, go, kitty, go! There's some ram on the table. Go! Hell yeah! Fuck yeah! We escaped! Oh god, that was awful. I am so thankful we found the memory for this chapter so I don't need to replay it again. Because, holy hell. That was bad. There's No, we will all make it with sentinels on our tail. It's been for a little while, but you have to go. I started manufacturing when it's going outside at any cost. I wrote that. Wow, kitty look ugly. I need to fix that as soon as possible. Excuse me while I fix the graphics so the cat doesn't look like garbage. Effects quality back to medium, texture quality back to medium, so at least the cat looks like a cat. Not that everyone gets to go outside, but one of us has to. I'll give you my RAM, little outsider. I'm just hoping I don't need to be chased anymore. It's just us and it's just Stray and B12. Yeah, no one ever, like the kitty still doesn't canonically have a name. Alright, back to the elevator. Cat pushing around the table. Yeah, that sounds like the cat. Sounds like exactly what we would have done. Which is funny, because I have 16 gigabytes of RAM, which I felt should have been enough for a game like this. But apparently not. 16 or 32? Probably 16. Yeah, what do we have? No, not you. You go away. It should be enough. Let's see here. What do I have? Probably no. I don't think it's a RAM issue. It's probably a graphics card issue. It's almost certainly a graphics card issue. That I can almost guarantee. No, not a sheep issue. Yeah. CPU, I've got 2.59 gigahertz CPU, and it's only using 50%. I'm on the SSD right now, so the hard drive shouldn't be the issue now that I put it on the correct one. I thought that was the issue because I previously had the game on the external HDD, and I thought that was the issue. But it's on the SSD right now, which is internal, and it's still running like this, so I don't think that's it. GPU is only running 7%. I'm gonna turn the game back on and see what happens when I'm running things again and see what spikes. It's probably either a CPU or a GPU issue. It's a NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060. I don't know if that's a good or a bad anymore. Memory, like, GPU means literally nothing to me. The numbers mean nothing to me. They all sound the same. And then the CPU is Intel R Core TM i7 9750HF CPU at 2.60 gigahertz. And counting the generally needs 116 is City Skylines because the game can't select. Yeah, I mean, agreed. Yeah, a lot of CPU. Yeah, or RAM. Yeah, is usually RTS games or big city builder games where the game just can't. Yeah, I can see City Skylines doing that, and I can see Stellaris doing that, because Stellaris sometimes gives my computer issues when I play on too big of a map. Those are the two games I've ran into issues with when it gets too crazy. Not that I play either one of them too much, because I just play Europa instead. But I can imagine both of it. Heavily modded Kerbal Space Program, heavily modded Minecraft use a lot of... Oh yeah, for sure. Which is partially why I do not play heavily modded Minecraft or heavily modded Kerbal Space Program. I don't even know if I own Kerbal for that matter. Okay, this is the subway. Uses a lot of RAM, but also limited processing power. Yeah, Stellaris seems to be limited by just being Stellaris, in my opinion. I'm sorry, Stellaris, but, yeah, coward. What? What did I do? Why am I a coward this time? Both of the ones I mentioned, though, they're 5 and 16 gig. Oh, because I don't play a heavily modded Minecraft? I swear I'll play Tinker's Construct someday, okay? I'll show off your handiwork live on stream, okay? It is Tinker's, right? I always forget which mod you work on. But I'm playing heavy mod. Okay, yeah. I always completely forget which mod it is you work on specifically. Tinker's is lightly modded, yeah. I didn't think it was that extreme, to be fair. Your RAM would be the problem. Yeah. Not 16. Yeah. And definitely not Tinker's, I don't think. I don't think that one's all that intense. That'd be more like if you're doing like a So I was talking to somebody recently who's like, "Oh yeah, I have like 200. I have a mod pack that's like 200," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." That was someone I was playing Among Us with the other day who's like, "Yeah, I just play Minecraft. I made this custom pack that's like 200 mods." Oh, okay. You do you. I mods that all they do is add like new ores and stuff don't really interest me as much. I like new biomes. That's the kind of mod I enjoy. You play 50 mods. That's reasonable. Newer game versions of Super Optimized are being heavily modified from what I've heard, but not really noticed issues. That's fair. Okay, so this doesn't seem to be where we're supposed to go, because I can't find the keyhole here. But I don't think we can go much further on than here. New ores for a long time, I bet. But they're my least favorite thing. When is important to add a new ore? I just hate when they're like, we added a new ore that's stronger and tougher and harder to find than diamond. And I'm like, oh, I don't. Oh! Hey, we were here a long time ago and I didn't know what this was for. It's one new ore, it's just heavily justified. Yep. Yay, the subway's on, but we lost Momo and Clementine. At least Doc is safe back in the slums. But yeah, Momo didn't make it, I don't think, and then definitely it looks like Clementine didn't either. There's no way Clementine's surviving the Sentinels by herself, so we've lost 2 robot friends. Only make mod packs make games so much more complicated, it's barely the same game. Yeah, I can believe that, I can believe that. Like how most of my Among Us games are so complicated it's barely even Among Us at this point. It's a nether metal? Oh, like netherite? Non-modded nether ores are boring. So you're not a netherite fan. Use the subway. Select an item to use subway key. You ready, guys? Ready to go to the surface? Did it before netherite? Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. And I've only ever used netherite when Sickos gives me netherite items, and I've never found any myself. The only ones I've used were when Sickos threw me a sword. Or pickaxe or something. It would have been pickaxe. On the server that no longer exists because Gingy blew it up. That's a cool version of Tinkers. I mean, it makes sense, logistically speaking, because you don't want to rip off a mod for fear of without their permission or something. And also because Minecraft does try to at least feel vanilla to some degree. Weird as that sounds to say. Damage are better, something you don't like. You have to process different ways and use consider complicated Minecraft you change. So you would like what's that game that's all about automation? Factorio? Do you like Factorio? Is that your kind of game? Well, I mean, from other stuff to modify your tools and Tinkers, understand why it's a poor clone. Yeah. I have never played Tinkers, so Control Room. I believe this is the final chapter. Do you like Factorio? That, yeah. As soon as you mentioned them, I'm like, yeah, you like Factorio, don't you? Everyone I know who likes the automation of Minecraft loves Factorio. I, on the other hand, do not play it because I have a problem with video game addiction, and I don't want to make it worse. Oh. You want a giant boners that live in other lava lakes. Are they adding that now? Is that a new thing they're adding? Hello, how may I help you? Helper 477. This is big for that. Yeah, most people I know who play Factorio play it way too much. Enjoy the world's safest city, Walled City 99. I thought we were supposed to be in Hong Kong. That's not Hong Kong. Did the Earth move? Did the Earth's tectonic plates move? Yeah, I bet the Earth's tectonic plates moved. Because this isn't Earth, and I'm not quite sure what it's supposed to be. I would need to look at a bigger map to have an idea. It's one of the mods. Oh, okay. Alligators, they'll murder you for 2 Florida experience. The robot had no clue that I was not supposed to be here. Yeah, seriously though, I'd love to see a complete map of the Earth. Alright. I believe this is the final chapter of the game. There are no more optional memories, only mandatory. Which means I'll have time left over today to potentially return to the chapters we missed memories in and redo them. Start playing Victoria, woke up 10 hours later, a ludicrously complicated factory. You understand a whole lot better than you understand where all the time went. Yep, that's what I've heard, which is why I refuse to play it. I have Europa for that. I don't need another one. Europa is my... Is it 5 a.m.? I need to work in 2 hours. Far... game. I cannot talk to B12 because we have no items left. Greetings, inhabitant of Wall City 99. Yeah, these robots have no autonomy and never stop doing the jobs they were created for. How is the paint still wet after all these years? It's not, is it? I currently paint this area. Please be careful of the wet paint. Have a nice day. Let me guess, the paint's not actually wet and hasn't been wet in years. Yeah. No, we left paw prints. What are you... There's no way! That's not how paint works. Geography on the map of unrecognizable stars, I can tell. Yeah, that... Like, I could... Like, is that... It almost looks like, oh, is this just an icy tundra south of India or something? Yeah, no. Plate tectonics have probably shifted. Like, in-game, there was a point where they're like, oh, yeah, here is a, calendar, and here's how many years it's been since the robots gained their intelligence. But then you notice the clock has 16 hours on it rather than 12. But you don't know if it's a 16-hour clock or a 32-hour clock. Time means nothing in this game. They use a different time system, and that has never changed. Looks like Madagascar-like, but then play South Africa has experienced astonishing destructive cataclysm. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, this is a post-apocalyptic world where environmental damage has gone crazy. Only humans are authorized to enter. Security protocol says I'm not considered human. That's offensive security protocol. We're together, we get up this passageway. Yep. I need to push something over there so I can claw it. So I need to find some... Oh, yeah, here we are. We solved one of these puzzles earlier. Come on, little drone. Yeah, these are by far the least autonomous robots we ran into, and the Sentinels already weren't that amazing, but wow, these things are so dumb. Yeah, this is safe. Claw them wires. Destroy the wires. This is totally safe. What could go wrong? Yay! We solved the puzzle by scratching something. We are Cat. Let's go talk to these people first before we leave. Hello, the city has been sealed for your safety. Please refer to certified engineers on the control room if you have any requests. Have a nice day. Let me guess. We go to the control room and this engineer's been dead for thousands of years. But one thing, repulsor running a constant time scale. Exactly. That's completely different. Like, humanity, statistically speaking, will probably die out long before we notice any serious continental shift. Either geological time or entire planet uninhabitable. Supposedly the planet was uninhabitable, that's why we're living in Walled City 99, and there were walled cities everywhere where humans just retreated to. And then the humans all died off, at least in this city. For all we know, other cities humans still live in. We grew up, as a cat, grew up outside the wall, but as a cat, obviously we have no clue what humans are like. Current task to clean the window. Please refer to any certified engineer if you have any requests. Let me be able to McConnell, especially where we make chance for national movement. Yeah, exactly. That's way more statistically likely. And to be fair, I guess that'd be possible, but let's be real. If humanity had the power to move continents, we probably had the power to do something about climate change. Especially given that continental shifting would affect climate change because of this little thing called the oceans. Greeting heaven on Wall Street 99. The literacy on surface is currently locked due to confinement procedure. Please refer to the certified engineer in the control room. Have a nice day. Alright. So we were headed to the control room. Control room. It's gonna be as soon as just saying a long time. Yeah, exactly. I agree. Control entire city, control everything from here, and it's empty. We were hating them so much. They had everything. Clean space limit, power, freedom, move. Little good it did them. The plague, I remember now. Everyone was dying and I thought they were above it all. They did nothing to help us. I watched my family die. I felt helpless. I couldn't do anything to save them. But I can still help you. We can still go outside, together. I will carry the memories of humanity and the people I loved. So yeah, this city died of a plague because they were confined and isolated and they didn't have a cure for it. Because they were in such a limited scope area, they died off. But this is city number 99. It is technically possible at least one of the other 98 cities survived. Yeah, my human family dead. For context, B12 was human, but he put his mind into this robot to survive, presumably because he was dying of the plague and needed to preserve his mind. And we found him who knows how long later. Look at that clock, 16-hour clock. We have no clue what their time scale is. We have no way of knowing what their time scale is. We have no idea how long ago they died. Robots have evolved and created a culture in that time since, and we don't know what that means. There is no way of measuring time. Why are those cups? Because robots weren't allowed in here, so they never took them down. Whatever food surface was left has totally decomposed, but they just left the gut. Bye, cat. Bye, kitty. So there goes Cat Cam. It reminds me of a fan fiction of, I think it's World War Z is the zombie apocalypse humanity story that got the crappy movie that wasn't nearly as good as the show, or as the book. Apparently there was what I've read as one of the best fan fictions ever written for that story, was a fan fiction about what happened in North Korea during World War Z, where they went super isolation to build an underground bunker, and apparently what happened is there were some explorers who went in there and all they heard was running, I think it was like running water, and then something was moving down there, and it apparently kind of just embellished the horror story that is World War Z, and I really want to read it. Oh, that's what you mean. I should knock the cups all off. That's fair, that's fair. The problem is, I don't remember who told me about that fan fiction, and I don't know where to find it, and I have not had a chance to look it up yet. Yeah, noticeably, I'm knocking them over, and they don't seem to want to fall off. The detection in this game is kind of weird sometimes. And I've noticed as I go higher and higher into nicer places, there we go, finally. Go away. Nobody likes you. Nobody loves you. Even your mother hates you. Fall down. But they don't even break. Everything broke in the slums, nothing has broken in up here. Which is very disappointing because I want the mugs to break. The glass should break. We are kitten. We are chaos. We break everything. But the glasses don't break and it's disappointing. There. Everything falls down. That is the ultimate fate of everything in life, is it falls down. Fanfiction. Yes, we are. World War Z fanfiction of all things. So, I'm not usually much of a zombie guy. This game is one thing because they're like bacterial things and we're a cat, so whatever. But in general, my preferred zombies is like Minecraft and D&D. But World War Z always interested me because it was like global politics zombies, and that interests me because I'm a global politics dude. Written by the victors that I remember being very good. Interesting. Not that I know Star Trek Atlantis all that well. And yeah, I know there is very good fanfiction out there. I know fanfiction gets a bad rep for being fanfiction, but at the end of the day, a lot of modern writing is fanfiction. Like, Dante's Inferno is fan fiction. It's just Bible fan fiction. What's another one? League of Extraordinary Gentlemen is just fan fiction. Arguably, a lot of modern superhero stories are just fan fiction because they're just new authors that are writing stories about old characters in new timelines, and they're definitely fans. At least some of them are. They're just paid fan fiction. But what is DC Black if not just paid fan fiction? Or DC Elseworlds? Or Marvel What If? Okay, sorry, I was talking about good fan fiction. Never mind, not Marvel What If. Sorry. I'm not saying I haven't actually watched the TV shows. I don't know about that. I only know the old Marvel What If comic series, which had some good ideas and then some meh ideas. So this is the main computer. And then even Star Wars had a alternate universe series that I liked at the time that unfortunately doesn't exist anymore because Disney killed that canon. No one's been here for years running the mainframe. The whole 6-second lockdown from Michael Go. If we disable it, we should be able to leave. We'll need to bring the rest of these systems online. Computers hold the data we need to turn them on. While you do that, look for password encrypted keys in the system. All these novels are fanfic that was approved as canon. Exactly, and a lot of them were very good. Not all of them. And I will admit that there are some bad Star Wars Legend stories. Like, not even ignoring the obvious ones, Black Fleet Crisis was just all over the place and weird and pointlessly gritty, and then the third act is just Chewbacca suddenly appears and saves the day for no reason. Yeah, Disney took what was, like... Ugh. And don't get me wrong, Disney's like, the new Disney timeline has had some stories that weren't bad. I've read a few of the new Disney Star Wars novels that are good. And I'm not even counting Timothy Zahn, because of course Timothy Zahn's going to write some good stuff. And the Thrawn novels he's writing are still pretty good. But, like, I read a couple of other novels in Star Wars that were actually, like, in the modern canon that were pretty good. Just because the authors were good. The problem is they're still first to work with the new canon, which requires that you can't do anything that disagrees with the mouse. You can't use Luke Skywalker because they might want him for the movies, and you can't disagree with how the movies portray him, so he needs to be a hermit, which means Luke basically can't be used for years and years. So all Disney Star Wars stories are just, oh, let's do the old trilogy again. Oh my. Take a guess how many Star Wars Legends books I own. Take a guess. It worked, my friend. I found it. I know how to open the city. Something's off here. Wait, maybe there's a way around it. Once Chewie died in the books, I check in. Yeah, I can see that. I got why they did it, but I can imagine why that was rough for people. And they kind of... My problem wasn't just that they killed Chewie. It's that they kind of kept going and they kept killing characters. Never the Holy Trinity. Han, Leia, and Luke couldn't possibly die, but the amount of other characters that just started dying left and right just to be like, see, Star Wars is serious now. They kill people. And I'm like, okay. I'm not going to name too many names. Yeah, Anakin Solo. Thraken Solo. Jason Solo. Just to name those ones. Prince Isildur. No, never mind. Isildur is Lord of the Rings. The other one. Jason's father-in-law. Yes, I forget her name. Tenelka's father. There we go. And there was the whole... Oh, Kitty wants food. The stakes are... Anyone might die. Exactly. The Young Jedi Knight books took a hard turn after. Exactly. So Game of Thrones worked too. Well, Game of Thrones was weird because they actually stopped killing characters for a while because they ran into that problem where it's hard to tell a story when there's nothing to hold on to. And that was the problem Star Wars was kind of running into, is they were kind of running out of focal point characters to the point that at the end of the day, almost every story was just about Luke, Han, and Leia because they were the only characters you could rely upon to exist. We were at the point where Jason Solo was dead, but his daughter was alive. And because Tenelka couldn't raise his daughter, or her daughter, which is Jason's daughter as well, they give the daughter to Han and Leia to raise. And all of a sudden, this 5-year-old joins the cast, who by the time she is a major character, she's 8 years old and talks like she's 18. She's just super wise and figures things out and knows about what happens. I own 150 Star Wars Legends books. I read until they officially ended the timeline. Ending that Disney, ending the Legends canon was a good thing. My problem was that they kind of reached a point. How about this? I'm gonna go feed the cat dinner, and then I will tell you. I'll tell you a plot synopsis. But first, I gotta go feed the kitty, and she's gonna be mad. So I will be right back. Okay, kitty, let's get. Alright, baby kitty has been fed and is happy. Next time, I'm supposed to go to bed. Yeah, I know. Like, I'm mixed. On one hand, I do agree, and I'll get into details. I can get into some details. We'll get into some spoiler territory. I agree that they kind of reached a point where they weren't sure what they were doing. I'm not kidding. Just to spell out what a problem it was, the final Star Wars book in Legends canon that they wrote, not like they did, of course, the 100 Years in the Future comic series. I'm not talking about that. The last main timeline canon Star Wars story they wrote was Luke, Leia, and Han. Where are they now? Let's focus on them. Because they simply were not allowed to kill those characters. They had to get permission from George Lucas to kill anybody off or to touch anybody in the movies. And even Chewie, they had to get special permission for, although apparently Lucas wasn't as concerned about Chewie as he was about other characters. And they simply weren't allowed to touch the Holy Trinity, which meant that in order to raise the stakes, other characters had to die. And I will be honest, I kind of blame a lot of it on Troy Denning. Mostly because at the end of the day, he was the main story writer. And you probably don't recognize him. You stopped reading and when Chewbacca died. I feel so bad for that author. Do you know the name R.A. Salvatore? Most likely, if you know him, he's best known for writing the Drizzt novels for Forgotten Realms. So, D&D, Drizzt Do'Urden. Yeah, he wrote the story where Chewbacca dies. That was his first and last Star Wars book, other than, I believe, the novelization of Episode 1 of all things. That wasn't his idea. He was given a story to write and asked, can you write cool action scenes? I'll give him this. Chewbacca's death scene was epic. It sucked that he died, but he gave him a proper send-off. He will not write Star Wars ever again because of the amount of death threats he got for that novel. He refuses to touch Star Wars ever again. I feel so bad for that guy. And he's not the best author, but it's good popcorn munchers books that have got that have gotten less racist over the years, which helps. Oh, D&D and your white elves and dark elves. Oh my. That wasn't entirely his fault. Working with the tropes of D&D has always been problematic, but yeah. Chewbacca being killed off was like it's the whole thing of Chewbacca being killed. What I'm saying is it was not his fault. That was what he was told to write, and based on the plot design of the team who wanted to say Star Wars needs to be taken seriously. It's too happy. The Empire's gone. We need a new threat. How do we make this threat feel real? In all honesty, I see what they were going for. The problem was Chewbacca was kind of, the whole thing was, yeah, he was the friendly character. A lot of fans really loved him. I think my problem at the end of the day was that Chewbacca never really had a chance to be... Like, Anakin Solo, I hated that one for the longest time, but that one grew on me because Anakin Solo had a story arc. He was a major character. He was instrumental in that storyline and a few others. He had an entire series to himself. You grew up with that character. When he died, you felt the impact of he had so much more he could have done. The impact he had on so many other characters dying. They didn't just fridge him. Like, Anakin Solo had a story arc that impacted Star Wars both before and going forward. That changed everything. Anakin Solo, I think, arguably was the moment that changed the Star Wars stories. The problem with Chewbacca dying, the only effect Chewbacca dying had was it gave Han Solo PTSD for a few novels. And after a while, every now and then Han's like, oh, I miss Chewie, and that's the only effect killing Chewbacca had. Killing Chewbacca was supposed to show off how serious the Yuuzhan threat was. All it really did was to make Han Solo more depressed. And that's the only impact it had. Whereas Anakin Solo arguably was a more important character, especially in that series, and I think that kind of impacted it more. I agree he would have been a great main character for the new movies. That would have been really interesting. I don't hate Rey like some people do. I don't think Rey's problem was entirely... Like, I don't think it was the actress's doing really at all. I don't think she's a bad actress. My problem with the new trilogy is that they had three directors write 3 movies, and then one director left and the old one took over, and blah, blah, blah. My problem with the new movies is they didn't have a plan going in, and it shows. You can tell that they did not have a plan. Because if they had a plan, Palpatine would have either been in episode 7 or wouldn't have shown up in episode 9 at all, and they would have done something else. Say what you will about Rian Johnson. If he had directed all 3 movies, it probably would have been a better trilogy. Say what you will about J.J. Abrams. If he had directed all 3 movies, it would probably have been a better trilogy. The fact that we switched between 2 very different directors with a very different vision was the problem. I'm going to continue playing the game for a bit. I'll keep talking, but I'm going to continue playing the game. This will probably... I think we're almost done with the game, but I will keep playing for a while to go back to previous chapters and grind out a few missing items, and that'll be a great time to talk about this, I think. Apology movie, loved Rogue One. Oh, Rogue One was phenomenal. Some like security for from using it. Oh, no. Into hack machines, and you destroy some stuff. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. How did you know that's what I do best? I destroy things. Do I have to spill coffee on it? Please let me spill coffee on it. What do I need to destroy? What do I need to destroy? Please. What do I need to destroy? Please, 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 please. Must destroy things. I don't know what I need to destroy. Oh. Yes, 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 yes. Break thing. Yes, kitty destroy. Yeah. After the Yuuzhan Vong War, that's kind of the thing where they took the series in a very different direction, and that's also where Troy... This is taking more than I suspected. Are we going to kill him too? Intrusion alert! Oh no, are we about to get chased by security drones? We're going to keep going. Basically what it came down to was, that's not where Troy Denning entered. Like, he first entered as the writer who wrote the Anakin Solo story. His first Star Wars story was killing Anakin Solo. And that, again, is what I argue is the moment where Star Wars really changed in the novels. Killing Troy, or killing Anakin Solo, I don't know if that was his idea or not. I don't think he was involved in the story planning from the beginning. However, Anakin Solo wasn't even the only character he killed, because that's kind of what Troy Denning did. What he became very well known for in writing Star Wars novels was he knew legends, he brought back a lot of characters, and then frequently killed them off in one book. In the books, he died, yes. He died halfway into the same series where Chewbacca died. Don't worry, it can recharge once we open up that workstation. Please don't die. I don't want to lose another character and just have the cat left. Yeah, and that's the thing. As I was saying, I kind of agree with that simply because of the impact he had. So many characters' lives were changed by that decision. It affected so many things. If that had been the end of it, I think that would have made a more engaging story. It affected his siblings' life. It affected his friends' life, his parents, his other relatives, a lot of family members. He went on to become an inspiration. An entire Jedi school kind of sprung up around what would Anakin have done, because they kind of made him into a pariah. Not a pariah, sorry, not a pariah, the other version. A martyr of Anakin Solo wouldn't have done this. Anakin Solo would have been this guy. To the point that the Jedi kind of... Basically the whole thing of, because of the wasted potential, it led to everybody asking, what would it have been like if Anakin survived in universe? Now, it wasn't always handled correctly because, again, we're going to get to that. But that's kind of why I eventually... That one specifically grew on me. If that had been the only time they decided, hey, let's have a character have this impact, that would have been fine. The problem is, what were Jane and Jason doing? Jason met up with his childhood friend. You remember Tenel Ka? They got together and had a baby. Jason went and learned a bunch of mysterious force powers, met a Sith Lord, turned evil, teamed up with a rebel group there was a rebel group who popped up that Han Solo and Leia joined because they thought the Republic, the Republic replacement was going too far, the Galactic Alliance. Jason Solo joined the Galactic Alliance, put the rebellion down, and became a Sith Lord in the process. And then Jaina killed him. After getting training from Boba Fett. That's where Yes, Jason Solo was going heavy pacifist for the Yuuzhan Vong for a while because he believed killing was wrong, even if it was an alien invasion. He eventually said it might be right for a reason, and he eventually apparently took that philosophy. Literally, they had a 5-year time skip where Jason was just gone, and he suddenly comes back a Sith Lord. Yes. Like I said, Anakin Solo, I thought was very well built up to. They did a good job with that storyline. Jason, I read all of those books. Oh, here's not the worst part. You haven't even heard the worst part. Even worse than Jaina killing Jason is what Jason did before that. Jason had a Sith Lord who was mentoring him, because apparently the Sith weren't entirely dead. There's another rule of 2. What happened was, Jason's Sith Lord said, to become a true Sith Lord, you must sacrifice someone you love. And he's worried for the longest time, it's going to be my lover. It's going to be my lover. It's going to be my lover. And eventually he gets someone else, because someone else discovers Jason the Sith Lord and decides on her own to go fight Jason without telling anyone. And Jason realizes who he can actually kill. Mara Jade, his aunt, because Luke Skywalker marries Mara Jade, and they have a kid named Ben Solo, named after Obi-Wan. It was cute. Luke marrying Mara Jade was cute. But then Jason's like, yeah, my sacrifice is I kill my aunt. What the fuck? That was the stupidest part of that series. Was that somehow killing Mara Jade was an appropriate sacrifice for Jason to become a Sith Lord. Oh, and did I mention that Jason's love of animals does not come back out? For some reason, Jaina being a mechanic is a major part of the story, but Jason's love of animals never appears again. Yeah, agreed. It was really dumb. He also kills Tenel Ka's father. which I also disapproved of, because apparently he was just no longer useful. And, if I recall correctly, killed Pelayan! I love Pelayan! He doesn't hate animals, he just doesn't mention them ever again. They never come up again. Animals just don't come up as a thing. He does the whole I love all life thing, but his love of animals from the Young Jedi series never comes up again. They just don't reference it, which is really weird. Yeah, those are really weird. And here's the worst part. That series, remember how I said that was when they had the whole thing of, oh, that's what I'm missing. They had Troy Denning being involved. He was the main writer for that series. He was there were 9 books. He wrote 3 of them. And he was the main one who penned the storyline for where everything would go. I think this little body's done for. It's okay, I'll be right. Just come to the workstation. We can disable that alarm. Peleus. I don't know who that is. Pelayan is the admiral who was Thrawn's right-hand man, who went to become a respectable person in the Empire. I loved him, and Jason killed him. Here's the worst part. After that, they wrote the 3rd series, which was supposed to be a fic. I'm not joking. They wrote it in response to criticism about that series of 9 books, a new series of 9 books, where they had a plan to start with and then shared it multiple times later and kept going. And let me introduce you to Space Cthulhu. Hi, Ayla. Sorry for scaring you. So, who here watched the Clone Wars, the TV series? Anyone raise their hand? Anyone watch the Clone Wars TV series? Where's the workstation? I've been wandering around this for half an hour. Timothy Zahn. Oh, Timothy Zahn was pissed because they didn't tell him they were killing Mara Jade, and he was writing a storyline about Mara Jade, Ben, and Luke Skywalker going on vacation and relaxing to recover from all the stress of what just happened. Timothy Zahn never wrote for Star Wars after that. He only wrote prequels about Mara Jade because he wasn't allowed to use the character he created, and they didn't even ask him. So, one of the storylines in Clone Wars, Night Miner. Did you ever watch the episode where Anakin and Obi-Wan travel to the planet of the father, the son, and the daughter? Does that storyline ring a bell? Oh. That's what I'm missing. I had to pick him up. Oopsies. Where do we put him? Man, I have gone off on a tangent today, and that's okay because Star Wars is great. Here, right? There we go. Yeah, that was a planet. Yeah, it was... The whole idea was, apparently, the father represents the balance of the Force. The son is the dark side, and the daughter is the light side, and they always fight on a hidden planet somewhere. The father is going to die, and he needs Anakin to replace him. Anakin doesn't want to, and he's not sure he wants to do it because he's the chosen one to bring balance to the Force, so that means replace him. It was very religious. And the idea was, that was what they meant by the chosen one, is Anakin replaces the father in that trinity. Anakin doesn't want to, and the father kills. Or sorry, the son kills the father, and now it's the son versus the daughter. If I recall correctly, eventually the son kills the daughter, and then Anakin kills the son, and then they leave the planet, and that's that. Problem is, apparently now the Force is all out of whack in the new canon. Notice what's missing from that family. The mother. Apparently in the original mythos, because it is officially a mythos at this point, it's the origin of the Force is that the father, the daughter, and the son created and keep it balanced for some reason, because midichlorians weren't enough. So, and also keep in mind, this is Clone Wars, so this is current canon too. What's not canon is the mother. So Luke Skywalker wants to find out why Jason turned evil, and he wants to go on an adventure with his son Ben Solo. So they go off into the unknown regions, the only part of Star Wars still unmapped, and go looking for what happened to turn Jason the dark side. And they explore various weird eclectic Jedi teachings and meet a few new ones, and along the way, they eventually arrive and they find the One Sith, a new storyline of ebooks Star Wars running to experiment with earbooks. about a bunch of Sith trapped on a planet who want to conquer the galaxy. And Ben Skywalker falls in love with one of them and blah, 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 but they find a jungle planet. And they get lost in the jungle planet. And Luke Skywalker teams up with the Sith to help them and explore the planet because they're worried that the planet has someone on there. And Luke Skywalker meets his ex-girlfriend, who has been subsumed into the mind of a shape-shifting eldritch god. If you remember the girl he fell in love with during the very unpopular Children of the Jedi and Planet of Twilight pair of books, yeah, apparently she hasn't reappeared since, and apparently her consciousness and soul, when she was depressed, yeah, Callista, was sucked into a space deity. Apparently the mother went to the planet of the Jedi and drank from the fountain when she shouldn't have and gained immortality. Yes, he does. It's complicated. He has a couple, actually. Also, he has one from the, he has another one who he also meets in this series from the Black Fleet Crisis. He meets her, too, and she's also forsworn him off. It's complicated. It's really weird. Apparently, the woman's name is Abeloth, and she drank from the Fountain of Immortality, and now, because all of the Sith landed on her planet, she steals their ship and goes out into the universe to capture and devour entities. And through a complicated series of bullshit involving Admiral Dala fucking everything up, she ends up being elected the head of the Galactic Alliance. Because she devours the head of the Galactic Alliance and subsumes his personality. He has 2 total. And the final book is the one Sith teaming up, a couple of them, with the Jedi. A bunch of Jedi end up dead in the process because shenanigans, because of a weird space sickness, because all the babies are going to use in Vong War in the Black Hole Station were touched by Abeloth, because with the father, mother, and daughter dead, they couldn't contain Abeloth, and now she's escaped onto the galaxy, and they beat her up a bunch but don't kill her, and she escapes in the galaxy, because apparently you can't kill her unless you have the magic dagger that was used to kill the father, the daughter, and the son. So the new plot line is all the Jedi in the world that can do so are scattering throughout the universe to find the lost hidden planet of the father, the son, and the daughter to find the magic dagger that can kill Space Cthulhu. And that is the last book we ever got in canon Star Wars Legends. That's how it ended. Can you see why I have opinions? And can you see why I'm conflicted? Man, I haven't gotten to do that rant in so long. It's been so long since I've gotten to do that rant. Okay, technically they wrote 2 more books. Aaron Alston wrote another Rogue Squadron book. Well, technically it was Wraith Squadron, where a few of them got back together and went on a random adventure that didn't affect anything. And then there was a final book where they had Han, Luke, and Leia on an adventure. And then Disney bought Star Wars and canceled all of that. None of that is canon. Oh, and Aaron Alston wrote that book, and then a year or 2 later died of a heart attack. The end! Yeah. It's a fucking trip. So, like I said, I am kind of conflicted on them killing Legends. On one hand, Legends had a lot of good stuff. Mara Jade is a great character who I miss. Talon Karday I really miss. I want them back, please. Rogue Squadron was among the best things they wrote. Michael S. Steckel and Aaron Alston wrote some amazing books. Those comics were great. The Marvel's comics just aren't as good as Dark Horse. Dark Horse is a better publisher. I don't care. They write better than Marvel does. And Dark Horse Star Wars was better than Marvel Star Wars. Especially because Dark Horse actually wrote ongoing series that went on forever. Like, Star Wars Republic comics were amazing and had some phenomenal characters and character development. We're talking, they were so popular They put them in the movies. George Lucas thought that Aayla Secura was hot and put her in episode 3, where she promptly died immediately. Also, fun fact, there's a Star Wars art book that had an oopsie in it. Canonically, it is the only instance of nudity in Star Wars, because someone made fan art of Aayla Secura with her breast uncovered, and it made it into a canon Star Wars art book. And thus, breast is canon in Star Wars. It is the first time that breasts are ever seen in Star Wars, and the last. And as a result, Wikipedia has a page about breasts, with that being the only source. Because it's the only time we know that they canonically exist. Technically not true, because in another Star Wars book, I forget which one, Princess Leia mentions how she would disguise herself as a man, but it would be hard, because in the Holo videos, women are always, who disguise themselves as men, have much smaller breasts and were never mothers. So technically, I think 2 or 3 times they mention breasts, but only once are they visible. On humans, anyway. Several books mention that Gamorrean females have 6 breasts. That's mentioned in a couple of books. Yes, that's something you needed to know! You needed to know that! What I'm saying is, Star Wars Legends is weird. And yeah, I only know that because I was on Wikipedia, and I was researching Star Wars Republic, and Aayla Secura was mentioned in trivia. We're safe. Listen, I have something to tell you. I knew the power required to disable the city would be immense, more than the storm I can handle. With it disabled, I can take control of the city, so I'm open the city. Overriding would destroy my software. But I made the choice of hacking the first computer, the consequence could bring. He's gonna die. Sorry, I won't see the outside together. Drink the blue milk straight from the alien? I think that was actually in the... I'm pretty sure Star Wars Legends before Legends, which was not canon. I believe that was actually in the Star Wars Legends comic series. Not to be confused with Star Wars Legends, which is what we now call all Star Wars comic or books and comics and other and video games that Disney doesn't care about. That's new canon. Oh, I don't know that then. Sorry, I won't see the outside together. God damn it! I need to carry the memories of humanity, hold on to the past, but I see the future in the companions and you. Let me take that off of you. You're my friend, the very best I could have asked for. Thank you. So the last human is now dead. Oh. Got it. No, I didn't watch episode 8. Okay, I will mention that when I read that article, it was the only mention, and it was the only mention in Legends. I haven't really read Wikipedia. Back when I read Wikipedia, that was when the confusion started. I stopped editing Wikipedia right about the time when Disney announced Legends. And Wikipedia announced they were going to have 2 Star Wars timelines for every page. The Legends and the canon. And since I only cared about Legends and there was no new Legends, I stopped caring. Fun fact. Legends technically still is getting new content. Kitty is sad. We've opened up the outside. Door opening. 1%, please wait. We opened the door! The outside. The sun. We can leave! We can go outside! Please kill those disgusting creatures. Please kill those disgusting creatures. As I expected, yep, sunlight exterminates them. Good. No more bacteria plague. I watched episode 10 and I watched Rogue One. That's fair. So yeah, the robots will be fine with the sunlight. They made 3 new Star Wars movies, yep. Clementine, you're good. Oh, the Sentinels can't handle sunlight. That's weird. That's convenient, but sure. So is Momo okay? Because Momo's still down in the sewers. We sleep with our friend, but our friend is gone now. Oh, new sleeping point. I was like, can we hook it up? No, we can't. There was no 10, 11, or 12. Yeah. Speedrunning another round of days. Oh, god damn it, of course you are. Why would I expect anything less? Counting wrong. Yeah, that happens. Holy crap, that was a fun tangent. I haven't done that in so long. If you like fun tangents, go to my Discord. I go on them all the time there. I have entire channels dedicated to fun tangents. Clone Wars Rogue One not count as part of the main 9. You have to be about Skywalkers to be there. Yep, that's fair, that's fair. Hello, baby kitten. I promise it's almost over. Can I not talk to the companions? Yeah, no. The game is almost finished. I need to go outside and then the game will be finished. Yeah, these companions have no personality, so... It's green. Hang on, kitty. This kitty gets to go outside, unlike you. Do I see my family? Will I see my family again? Bird! I'm hungry! I haven't eaten since I went down there! Bird! Yum, 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 yum! Does Kitty reunite with family? Please tell me Kitty reunites with family. That would be, like, the one thing that makes the journey worthwhile, given that our friends died. Well, I guess Clementine survived, so that's good. No. Kitty finally made it outside. Kitty can see the outside world. And wonders about it. And a hint that the code still exists. Okay, so B12's not dead. There's a little hint. Achievement unlocked eye opener. And that's Stray. Somehow, I don't think there will be a Stray 2. If anything, what I could maybe see is like a DLC expansion that's like, rescue Momo from the sewers, and that's basically it. Why was Kitty eye blinking white? Didn't pay attention. It was blinking white because my graphic settings are shit, and it didn't render properly. Nope, we did not reunite that I'm aware of. Given how far away we fell, for all we know, we never meet the other kitties. I don't know. The game doesn't tell us. Maybe there's an after credits scene. We'll see. And what happened to the bot? The bot, in order to, apparently, for some reason, it didn't really explain it. In order to hack the system, the bot had to burn all of its power, which apparently killed it. We slept with it one last time, and then it fell away. But it's implied that the robot put its consciousness into the control system, and there was a computer screen at the end that showed the same kind of hacking that the robot did. So it's implied that B12 might be in the computer system still. And thus, if we can find some other body for him to be put into, could reawaken. Given that there are a few companions who got totally memory wiped, that could be a valid option to have B12 reappear instead of companion. I would not be surprised if there's maybe a DLC that talks about, like, the one lingering plot thread, in my opinion, is Momo. We saw Clementine's story end. We know how Zabaltzar end. And Doc is fine, as is Seamus and the rest. But we left Momo trapped in the sewers with no way out. I could maybe see some kind of DLC focused on rescuing Momo, whether starring the robots or even a cat. I don't see a sequel. The whole idea was we explore the thing. Exploring a big open world would probably be more than an indie team could make. Because keep in mind, this was a small team. This was not a AAA team. Oh, that's fair, that's fair. Yeah, that's entirely legitimate. And yes, we were talking Star Wars. This game probably would have been over like half an hour ago if I didn't go off on that tangent, but I had to. I have not gotten to talk Star Wars with fans in a long time. Even Wikipedia, which was not representative of Star Wars fandom as a whole, since a lot of them were people who were more obsessed with the information, but in general, they were more concerned with like Dark Forces or Empire at War or like the old stories. Most of them did not care about Yuuzhan Vong War onwards, and thus there just wasn't as much information about that as there could have been. Whereas I did enjoy the Yuuzhan Vong War. That was about where I... Okay, correction. I liked the Darkness trilogy. I think Darkness trilogy is probably the last Star Wars I really enjoyed. It wasn't mindlessly killing people off. It had interesting characters and storylines. And it brought resolution to dangling plot threads left over from the Yuuzhan Vong War. Han Solo trilogy was great. Which one are you talking about, by the way? Do you mean the Han Solo trilogy, or do you mean the Han Solo Adventures? Adventures of Han Solo. Because Han Solo got two trilogies, actually. The OG one before the Star Wars books really got going, and then Han Solo trilogy that took place later on. Alright. So, we're not quite done. We're missing one memory in the sewers. The main one where he grows up to meet Chewie. Okay, yeah. That's a good one. And I don't think I want to do Midtown tonight. But I'm going to try the sewers. I think this is what I'm going to do is my last thing for tonight. I'll keep going a little longer. Because the sewers, I'm missing a memory in. I'm going to look up where it is so I don't miss it again. Stray memories. Location guide. Eurogamer. Yeah, that was great. Exploration on his meetings with the rebels, why he didn't trust them, the Jabba the Hutt death story, but also just character growth, learning that Han Solo's backstory wasn't as nice as previously implied, the addition of some really interesting characters to the lore. Honestly, my one problem with that was I did not like their implementation of Boba Fett. I did not care for their Boba Fett. Only because he gave up way too easily. And one of the big things about Boba Fett is he never gives out a bounty, and I feel like in that story he gave up way too easily when he got paid off. One of the big things about Boba Fett is he does not accept counter offers because that's how he gets the best bounties, because you know that he will never betray you. So he'll take a slightly less paycheck right now because it gives him the better one later. Other than that, I love those stories. Oh yeah, Lando was great. The story of how he got the Millennium Falcon was great. A lot of good stuff there. I just did not like their Boba Fett. And that's really it. And even I didn't even dislike the Boba Fett in general. Just that one detail. Yes, I'm that fan. Slums. Rooftops. Dead end. Sewers. I'm missing the second sewers memory. So, I'm going to try something. This is a terrible idea and I'm going to do it. There's an achievement in this game that honestly is probably going to be one of the hardest achievements in the game. The hardest probably goes to beat the game in under 2 hours. I don't think I can do that with this computer because I'm going to die too many times on certain challenges. This challenge, though, is definitely up there. Beat the sewers without killing a single Zerk. If you'll remember, the sewers was nothing but Zerk. Nothing but Zerk. And it's the only level where you have the flashlight to kill the Zerk. So it's kind of significant that there's an achievement for, yeah, just don't do that. Yeah, let's see. I'm also checking the wiki quickly. What happened to Momo? The last we hear of Momo was, when you find them, tell them I was brave. So Momo does not get a resolution. Given where he was stuck, there were no Zerk and they couldn't get through, so my guess is he's just still there. New weren't actually a predator, looks like the prey is finding a chance to leave it for a while. That is entirely possible. The problem is they've written so much about Boba Fett, both before and after, and his story's changed so many times. So at the end of the day, I kind of get it. Up to we've retconned his backstory multiple times. So I kind of get why. But I just like that detail, and I just like that specific detail about him. But yeah, Boba Fett is easily one of the most retconned characters in Star Wars lore of, like, major. Especially given that he wasn't even supposed to be that important to begin with and died really early. Defluxor. Yeah, this is where we got the defluxor. And the thing for this chapter is don't kill anybody with the defluxor. Yeah, well. I am not a very popular person on Facebook right now, apparently. It's very sad. My opinions aren't that strong. I'm just like, yeah, we do, maybe don't need as many guns in this country. And apparently a lot of people are very depressed about that. Go to bed, let dogs finish drink. Not a problem. Thank you very much for staying. I'll be going live again on Friday for Final Fantasy VI, most likely. That'll be the next one, but either way, whether you're available or not, thank you for hanging out. Always a pleasure, and glad to geek out about Star Wars together. Have fun with the doggies. Facebook, yeah. I'm only really on there for like a couple of friends, and because my mother keeps messaging me there, even though she knows I don't check it constantly. But right now, all my notifications are like blowing up with, "You're an idiot. The only way to manage guns is to give people more guns. That's how you solve gun violence, is with more guns." And I'm like, no, that's not how anything works. The dumbest part of the argument is when someone says, the most gun violence is in all the liberal states, Illinois, California, and New York. And I posted him, here's the CDC stats. It's Texas, California, and Florida. He's like, see, I was right. No. Yeah, see? No. See? Shut up. Arguing with people is, Facebook is dumb. Yes, Facebook is barren. Yes, it is. Alright, I'll let you get going, rather than talking about something that nobody in their right mind should care more than 2 cents about. Any problem is solved by adding more. Clearly the solution to a problem is more problem. Alright, so we're already gonna have a problem. The achievement literally is make it through the area without killing the things that are in front of the lever. How do you not argue with people? That's like life, is arguing with people. Get off of me, get off of me. I jumped. I feel like, oh, you're fair, that's fair. I definitely jumped, you bastards. But unfortunately, it lagged out because I opened all the nest at once. I was not in the right place to open the lever, and by the time I was off screen and they all ate me. So this achievement might be a little tricky. If it gets overwhelming because of the lag, I'll probably just give up and play the game the way I'm supposed to. I'm only after a single memory, which isn't too far from here. Cool Al, thank you for the raid. Garuda Rock. Oh no. Well, that could be a good raid. That could be a good raid message. Depends on it. Give me a second. When Stray is loading, it locks my mouse. I'll do the shout out. Oh, I guess Night Miner could do a shout out for me. Night Miner, you want to do a shout out? I think you're the only other one who can. If not, don't worry. Once the game loads, I will do it. Hi, baby kitty. I'm not ignoring you. Yeah, no, I think we're gonna not bother with the achievements. I already can't do like 2 other achievements because of lag. I'm not gonna worry about this one. Cool. What you playing? That causes such a reaction. Crypt of the Necrodancer featuring Legend of Zelda. Dang, good choice, good choice. And then the proper shout out that Twitch wants me to do, but that doesn't tell me what game they're playing, which is why I use both. Thank you very much for the raid. We are playing Stray. We just finished beating it. We got outside. Kitty, go outside. Yeah, I figured you didn't. That's why I asked. It was purely because I couldn't at the time, so like, oh, do you know how? And I was like, yeah, I didn't figure. You just type it. Basically, it's pretty easy. You type in a command. One of the commands is !SO followed by their username, and the other is \shoutout followed by their username. Just learned. Yep, commands are hard. You're a goddamn computer engineer. You program in languages that I can't even bother with. You've made Minecraft mods, and you're the current primary programmer for Tinkerer's Workshop. I feel like shoutout should be really easy, comparatively. Just learned, yeah, that's fair. I only know because the whole streaming thing. Alright, we failed the achievement. Don't care! Killed them all. Hope you had a good stream, Cool Al. Thank you very much. Yeah, oh, actually, no, that's right. This is one place that has them, so I guess technically he could have gotten eaten by the Zergs. That'd be sad. Up a lot of yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Main time I've seen it messed up is when people spell names wrong. I've gotten Galactic Baron or Galac Baron or so many different weird misspellings. Which is weird because I chose a username on purpose that was real words. With you here, I'm not even scared. Oh no. Because yeah, this room right here is the last time we ever see Momo. This room right here. And there is no reference to him ever again other than Zabaltzer saying, yeah, I talk with you in Momo. Hello. Oh, no, and Ricky is not a channel. Yep. Sounds right. Yeah, the big thing about commands, I'd say the real big thing is because there are a lot of them and they're their own language, that's the biggest issue, is just remembering them. Which is why I try to make all of mine just single word and pretty straightforward. Oh, okay, never mind. There are 2 Zerks up there, so yeah, no. I guess Momo totally could have died. Who knows? Machine is broken. I think we can only open it manually. Yep. And I need to go over all the way around, I believe. Ah. That's right, that's what it was. I can't go on with you, but won't stop looking for a way. When he finds the Walter, tell them I was brave. And that is the last we hear from him the whole game. Welcome to hell. This was easily the most traumatic. Good night, going to bed now. Thanks for always meant needed. Oh, I know the feeling. Thank you very much for joining. And I hope you have a good sleep. See you another time. I'm going into hell, aka, like, you could just tell how bad it is. This is a robot who tried to make it through and didn't. The fact that Clementine and Zabalter made it through is a testament to what the hell. Like, how did they make it through here? I don't even know how they did. It's genuinely impressive, given that we made it through as a cat with a gun. How did they make it through as big robots without a gun? How? Like, I don't even know how that would have been possible. Given that stuff like this, yeah, gross. I'm not bothering. Ah, crap, I'm dead. I'm dead, 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 I'm dead. Lag! Dead by lag! I was not trying to open all of them. I hate this room. This room... Ugh, this room. So many zerks. The worst. At least the respawn isn't too bad, right? Hang on. Quick stretch break. I know nobody used points for it, but I want to do a quick stretch break. I am allowed to do a quick stretch break. Thank you. Thank you for the postures. For this posture check. Appreciate it. Get off, get off. See, apparently this is just like a UV lamp or a sun lamp or something. Because that's all it literally does seem to do. Given that sunlight kills these things, so presumably all it is a sunlight lamp. Or I guess sun lamp, whatever. That. I'm still curious what the minimum I can get by without killing is. What do I absolutely not need to do? Creepy eyeball room! Everybody's favorite room is the creepy eyeball room. Not disturbing at all. This is totally normal. Hello, game? Please? Okay, so it's too bright for them in here. Because it sounds like they're dying. I didn't miss it, did I? You'll find yourself standing safely. Oh, I'm literally right where it is. Need to walk to the far end to find a memory. You'll be able to jump onto a small pipe. Ah! There we are. Down in the meat flesh room. That's not disturbing at all, is it? This is what I missed my first run through. Substance grows in all places where there are zerks. What is it made out of? It seems to pulse as though alive. Maybe we're inside a giant organism? Frame showing. Beautiful. All memories gained in the sewers. Now to just finish the sewers. Which shouldn't take long. And then, probably next week, or at some point, maybe even on, like, I don't know when, but at some point I will just, like, do a brief run through the memories. Just to have that complete. Because I want to get the memories done at least all on stream. That's the one thing I want to have completely finished for sure. Game, I like to play you. Hello. Laggy lag. Haha, suck it. You can't follow me, suckers. Get off, get off. Holy crap, the lag is awful. Suck it. Goodbye. And we're already almost at the part where we lose the super gun. Welcome to the creepiest part in the game. Welcome to the absolute creepiest part of the entire game. Giant organism indeed. The question is begged, are these actually living creatures, or are these just the white blood cells of a gigantic living thing? And we've lost our gun permanently. Time for one last chase sequence. Except ironically it wasn't, because we had to be chased by the sentries later, so you know. But the last Zerg chase sequence. I like these sequences, they're cool. I wish my computer could handle them, but they're cool. They've got great environments, I like them. They did a good job, for the most part. I have a couple of gripes with the game playing through it, but not enough to... This has been a fun experience overall. I think now's a good time to just briefly go over this while we're running for our lives from evil blood-sucking creatures that caught me because I got caught on the corner. Gripe number 1, getting caught on the corner. Good God! The detection is very accurate, And sometimes that can be frustrating because you get caught on something and you don't think you should because in a normal video game you wouldn't be. But in real life, yeah, you totally stub your toe on a piece of metal sticking out. That's realistic. But in a video game, it's frustrating because you can't always tell. Especially because the game collision detection is sometimes a little shall we say. I can't blame the lag on the game too much. It's on the optimization of the game because holy crap, this game is demanding. But at the end of the day, if it's designed for a console or a really crazy computer, and I don't have a really crazy computer. I just had, a better than average, supposed to last longer than it did computer. Yeah, also that sunlight killing the Zerk, it ain't getting down here. The sewers are totally remaining Zerk territory for the longest time. I have no idea how the people are escaping the slums. Or Midtown, for that matter. Like, the robots can leave now, but I don't know if they're gonna be able to unless they, climb or something. Good news, there's no achievement for this section. The achievement is don't kill them, and you've kind of already escaped. We win! Why that door closed, I don't know. A Zerk slipped in after us. One totally slipped in here after us. Dark alone back in the network, would you save me? That's the second time I've done that. But we're almost done with the sewers, which means we're almost done for today. If the game would ever load. Good God, that has been the worst part of playing this. I've already mentioned my in-universe, suspension of disbelief gripe. There should have been something for the cat to eat. The cat should have eaten something. I know it's unrealistic from a certain point of view. There's no way there'd be cat food. The cat would need to catch and eat something. And the only things alive down here are the Zerks. But it is really hard to believe that a cat just wanders around under a city for 5-6 hours and never once feels the need to eat. I feel like they should have found something for that to make sense. I can ignore the part where the cat feels very obviously humanoid. I can ignore that part. It's just weird that the cat never eats. Bye! I'm not here for you. I'm here because there's a flower I never got. So that's actually, I forgot. There's one more thing I never did, which was the flower. Eat the Zerks. I was wondering, I don't know if you can because they're technically bacteria. I don't know if there's enough protein in there for a cat. Maybe there is. But given that they keep trying to eat you, I'm also concerned that if you eat a Zerk, it will just eat you from the inside. So they're AI. They're robots. Got it. I did wonder, given how quickly this cat recovers from injuries and how smart it seems to be. He's sick. What was he doing? He uploaded something on the computer. Everything was different. Upload went wrong, so a little cat appeared. It was me. I am the scientist. And this was, the part where he realized he is human. Need a moment. And we lost him for the entirety of the initial ant village. Alright. Whenever I play this again, ant village, we never got all the flowers. And then we never got the last 4 memories in the city. In Midtown. What else have I forgotten? Blah, blah, blah. Is there even anybody left to save? And eventually when he realizes that everybody's dead, I think that's kind of why he went for the whole I'm okay with dying thing. Because he's like, I'm the only human left, they're all dead, so it's kind of okay at that point. And at least he got outside again in their honor, because that's the best he can really do. Is honor their memory. You know, all the lucky cats. But Momo. Yep, last time Momo is mentioned in this game, I think. Alright, we saved. 3 seconds to the last checkpoint. Good place to call it, given that I do need to work tomorrow, unfortunately. I know. Tragedies of modern life. Yeah, B12 is the last surviving human. His consciousness is trapped inside that robot. This is right where we learned that, so... Yeah, you must have... I don't think you were here for that session. That was last week. I think you missed that. So, yeah. A human uploaded his consciousness into the cloud, and then it was downloaded into the little robot who's been accompanying us, which he only just realized now and has some PTSD about. Because he's like, wait, I'm a human. Nobody else is. I'm the only one left in my kind. Also, my memories are gone completely. Holy crap, that's bad. So, yeah. It went great. Alright. See ya, yep. See ya, sickos. I am sleepy. I go bed. Schedule. Final Fantasy VI on Friday. It might be the big day. It might not. Hey, Fizzy. I'm so sorry about Hot Pockets. I'm so sorry. I haven't had one in forever, so I don't know, unfortunately. But I am very sorry. Who to raid today? Yeah, I think I did. Frickin' and yeah. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. We got the memory. We escaped the sewers. Only thing left to do is finish the last flower in Ant Village and get the last 4 memories in the Midtown. That's all I intend to do achievement-wise on this computer anyway. Good night. I think I'm gonna raid Fiery Joe, because I haven't raided him in forever and he's playing chess. And he needs people to watch him play chess. As mentioned, schedule is Final Fantasy VI on Friday. I don't think the big scene will be this week, only because I think I'm going to probably spend some time getting the Blue Mage stuff on Friday. So, and then Saturday, if we have enough people, we'll be Among Us on Davy's channel. If not, I'm not sure what I'm doing. The Europa campaign's over, so it'll be something new. So we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Anyway, thank you all for joining. It is always a pleasure, and I will see all of you another time.